If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 84 of My Player here on FIFA 15. Today we've got the final friendly of the season against Swansea, and hopefully there is a large gap between Swansea and the first Europa League qualifying game against Sevilla, so fingers crossed we should get an offer in between here and there that you guys can vote on in the comments section down below, or vote on via the straw poll, should I say. So if there is a straw poll in the description, watch the video first before voting, because of course we will go through the team that we get the offer from. We'll go through their squad, etc., so you can see competition which we might have at that particular level. So of course watch the video first before voting, please. I always like to ask you guys to do that, because it just makes it easier when it comes to having an informed decision, when it comes to making an informed decision about, rather than just saying, oh, it's Liverpool, let's go to Liverpool because it's Liverpool. Liverpool might have 7 different strikers that would be ahead of us in the first team, so we have to make sure that we approach it in the right way. And fingers crossed you guys will do that. If there is a vote down below, of course, as I'm recording this right now live, I don't know whether we're going to get an offer after this Swansea game, so I haven't got there yet. But you guys will know ahead of time. But like I say, please watch the video first before voting. Hopefully, we can do what we did in the previous 2 friendlies and put in a good performance. Maybe get some goals, put ourselves in that shot window again. Fingers crossed, get an offer from a club in the Champions League this time, rather than a side in the Europa League. I will be blanket rejecting all offers from sides in the Europa League, just so we're aware of that as we head forward into the rest of the season. So hopefully in today's episode we can get some decent transfer offers. Here's Popov out wide to Nathan Dyer, obviously one of the fastest people on the game, and Galifuoko gets it to Lucas. Some players that you wouldn't necessarily associate with Swansea City first team in this friendly, and to be fair, there are some players in our first team or that are playing in this squad that you wouldn't necessarily associate with our first team either. So seems like both sides are playing a bit of a rotation side in this third and final friendly. They are playing some nice football here though, Swansea, obviously playing their possession-based game. They like to do. Lovely feet from Jefferson Montero. Will they eventually get a shot off though? That's the question. I think he was offside there, Donnelly. Nothing given, so the chance is still alive, and there eventually comes the shot, and they are going to get a corner. Gargano does well to block the attempted shot cross. See if Montero can get in a decent corner. He can do. Kyle Bartley's up, but the header comes away, and now I have the opportunity to catch him on the counter-attack. If I could just eventually get it under control and take it in my stride, which seemed to take forever. Some support would be nice. Just going to keep trying to accelerate away. Mesto's trying to join me here, but I'm not really going to be able to get it to him, so we'll squeeze it out wide to Jose Callajon, and he might use the man down the line, perhaps. No, he's going down the line himself. Fair enough. I'll get myself in the box. I'll call for the cross. In it comes. Bartley heads it away. Corner for Swansea. It's going to be Baby Jeff to whip it in. They've got some tall players in the box, like Kyle Bartley, like Popov. I have to see if they're looking for Popov, actually. And it's going to drop to Kyle Bartley. Wow, that's strange. Here's Neil Taylor into Lucas. They're eventually going to have a shot. I think that might even be Lucas Levy, in a Swansea shirt. And that was not a nice tackle whatsoever. It could be a yellow card there for... I'm not too sure who that is, actually. I'll find out in just a second. It's David Lopez. It's going to be Popov to take the free kick. Now, are they going to get... Oh, try something from the training ground, perhaps? It's Popov with the free kick on target and over the top of the bar, pushed by Ron Robert Zieler. Swansea really having the better chances in this game so far. Montero again is going to be the man to whip the corner in. That should be keeper's ball, and is. Well claimed, Ron Robert. I'll call for this. So I've got a lot of space over here. If I can just get that under control and then squeeze it over there, which I can't do. Ah, this could be another free kick. Popov through the gap to Jefferson Montero. Chance to make it 1-0 just before half-time. And I don't know how he's missed that. That is quite easily the most clear-cut and best chance for either side. Had so much of that goal to aim for in that bottom corner, and he's just smashed it well wide. Swansea being by far the better team, but at this present moment in time, somehow we're still scoreless. Lopez, Callajon, nice feet from him. Call for a through ball here from Zuniga. He's not going to play me. Chooses to keep possession instead. Finds Callajon. That's good feet from him. Drops to Zuniga, and then he fires it wide. Wowzers. So we could have actually gone in at half-time with a scoreline at 1-1, considering Jefferson Montero's effort literally a few seconds ago. But then we could have gone in 1-0 in front, because the last kick was very close to giving us the lead. In at half-time then, 0-0 at the break. And it has to be said, Swansea definitely on top in this. Throw in for Swansea.
back to Taylor from Nathan Dyer. He and Jefferson Montero are swapping wings more times than I can count at the minute. You never know who's going to pop up where on the pitch, but we're slowing them down here, but this is probably going to end up with a decent chance. They are working the ball about nicely, but they have given it straight to Mesto and then won it back immediately. Not the best attempted tackle from the midfielder, but then we are able to come away with it. I'll call for it here from De Guzman, and then I'll quickly move it out there to Callahan and try and make a run down here. Perhaps he might use either myself or Gargano. Gargano's used me. We're in the box. We'll try a finesse shot, looking for the far corner. It might still drop to a teammate. There's Mesto, deflected and into the back of the net. The first chance in this second half goes our way. I would have liked to have scored the goal myself, though, and actually been able to try and dig it out on my feet and get it into that top right-hand corner. Jeeps, everybody seems to be going nuts. Look, all the players arriving. I wanted to really dig it out. I just got too much whip on it, if anything, or didn't quite get my angles right. It took a slight deflection there with the shot. You see, shot there and then deflection off the defender. Whether that meant the keeper might not have been able to get there beforehand, I'm not really too sure. But still, it's Napoli 1, Swansea 0. Callahan finds me well. Insignia's going to keep that run going. I'll just try and time it so that he's onside. He brings it down really well. He's got not much space, and Ki Sung Young puts in a perfectly timed tackle there to make sure that he isn't able to get the shot away on target. He'll take the corner though himself. We'll see where this is going to end up. Not really too sure. That isn't headed my way, but Enrique might get up, and he's knocked it down to Mertens, whose head was on target, and it was only a clearance off the line that stopped it from making it 2-0, and actually putting this game really out of Swansea's reach. I'm just going to try and open up a little bit of space for myself to try and work the ball back out wide to Curtis Obeng, who's gone on a nice run here. We'll see if we can get a cross in. No, it's Dries Mertens who gets tackled. Should be another corner, and is. Another chance then for us to really, ensure we get the win in this third friendly. Not long left, only a few minutes. Enrique's up again, but Cole Bartley gets it away. Oh, he's worked it to me nicely there. I'll try and aim for the near post with my left foot. Was on target, and Davies bats it away. We're going to get the ball back there? No. So as we head into the last minute of regulation time, it's Napoli 1, Swansea 0 still, but we could numerous times there have actually made it 2. There goes the final whistle then. Somehow we've managed to squeak out a 1-0 win there, despite Swansea being the better side for the majority of the game. Dries Mertens is delighted, and I suppose we as a whole are delighted as well to get a victory in our final friendly in what could potentially be our final game in a Napoli shirt as well. We'll have to wait and see. We've got, like we say, a big gap between now and the Europa League qualifiers, so we'll have to wait and see if we get an offer in. Depending on how long I waffle on in this particular segment, we may get an offer. I may jump to an offer, or we may get one as we quickly advance here. We'll have to wait and see. But Real Madrid hoping to sign Lewandowski. Shocker. That doesn't happen all the time. Lewandowski to Real Madrid or Man City. We have had a transfer offer. Manchester United bid for Chesney. As you can see there on the right-hand side, before we even get the chance to have a look at it. So Man United, 100 grand a week. We were at Man United last year as well, if you remember. I will quickly see what European competition they are in, because if they're in the Europa League, obviously, we'll be rejecting it straight up anyway. We'll have a quick look. Arsenal, Aston Villa and Everton, so you presume United won't be in here. And indeed they're not. Are they in the Champions League? Manchester United. They are in the Champions League. Striking options for them include Robin Van Persie, Wayne Rooney, Will Keane, James Wilson and Sergio Buenacasa. So Rooney and Van Persie will probably be our only threats for first team football. The question is, do they play with 2 up top? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know what the default formation is for Manchester United on FIFA 15. So you guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below. But we still have actually a long way to go until that next game. But I will end it here then, seeing as we now have a Champions League offer for you guys to decide upon. So check the link in the description to the straw poll, and the majority of you will have clicked the straw poll before you even watched the video. So hopefully you guys have made an informed decision by watching this end part as well. Fingers crossed you'll find out actually on Tuesday when we whether we go to Manchester United or not, because tomorrow will be the follow-up to the health video. You guys wanted to see a kind of my personal story thing to follow up from the actual health condition video last week. So that'll be going up tomorrow afternoon on Sunday at 12 o'clock. So the next My Player video will be on Tuesday. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, drop the video a like rating, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. We are getting ever closer to 50,000 subs, and of course when I get there I'll be doing a setup video as well to say thank you, as as kind of a 50k special type thing. So fingers crossed we can hit that sooner rather than later. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed your week off if you're in the UK, and if you haven't had a week off, then at least it's the weekend now for you to enjoy. And I think I mentioned that yesterday as well, but never mind. We'll have a FIFA 15 stream tonight. Of course, it's the weekend, and I stream FIFA at the weekends, not Football Manager. So definitely check the link in the description to my Twitch channel so you can come and watch me stream that later on tonight. But for now, I'll see you next time.